Hello everyone, nice to meet you. My name's Ahmad Habibi. You can call me Habibi. Student ID 122320331. I'm a student of the Management Study Program, Class of 2023, BPD University. Disasters are often called natural events, but the question is, are all disasters really caused purely by nature? In this video, I invite you all to pause for a moment, reflect, and understand what really happened after the major flood in Sumatra, specifically Aceh, North Sumatra, and West Sumatra. It's not just about seeing overflowing water, but also the trace of policy, environmental damage, and their impact on people. When the water began to rise, time felt so short. Many residents had no chance to save anything, not their belongings, not their documents, not even their memories. Almost simultaneously, Aceh, North Sumatra, and West Sumatra were hit by major floods. The flood waters brought thick mud, crashing into people's homes, damaging public facilities, and severing bridges connecting regions. Some areas became completely inaccessible, roads were blocked by mud, bridges collapsed, and night struggled to reach isolated communities. The power went out, communication signals were cut off. Amid the emergency, people could only rely on what was around them, without information, without certainty, without knowing when help would arrive. Even more painful, many people lost family members, lost their homes, and lost everything they had put over years of their lives. Some had to survive on whatever drinking water they could find, waiting for help in isolated places, surrounded by mud and stagnant water. This flood was not caused by ordinary rain. The Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics Agency recorded the presence of tropical cyclone Sumatra, which triggered extreme rainfall with an intensity of 200 to 300 millimeters per day. This amount is equivalent to 1 month's rainfall pouring down in just a single day. However, it's important to understand the tropical cyclone is not the sole cause of a flood this massive. Nature did trigger the rain, but it is often humans who determine the scale of its impact. Amid media documentation, a site emerged that defies logic, a sea of logs floating along with the flood currents. These logs were found on the coast of Aceh, in the rivers of North Aceh, and even in areas of North Sumatra and West Sumatra. The question is simple, but where did all this wood come from? The Minister of Forestry explained that the geomorphological conditions of the river basins, as well as damage to catchment areas, were major factors that amplified the impact of the floods and landslides. Over the last 5 years, several flood-affected provinces have recorded large-scale forest loss. Aceh lost approximately 21,476 hectares of forest, equivalent to 30,000 football fields, or almost twice the area of Bogor City. North Sumatra lost approximately 9,424 hectares. West Sumatra lost approximately 1,821 hectares. According to the Ministry of Forestry, there are parties holding forest management permits who are not fulfilling their functions properly. Some areas that should be forests have instead been planted with oil palms. When forests disappear, the land loses its absorptive capacity. When extreme rain comes, water is no longer retained, it flows down with far greater speed and destructive force. When the floods began to recede, the suffering did not immediately end. In fact, new challenges emerged. People began cleaning their homes of mud. that had nearly submerged entire areas, reopening road access, starting life from scratch once again. Repairing infrastructure, strengthening early warning system, and implementing sustainable environmental management became crucial steps to prevent similar disaster from causing such immense impact in the future. In the midst of such difficult conditions, the strongest thing that emerged was community solidarity, hands reaching out to help, food being shared, labor being offered. The stories of the survivors serve as a reminder that every disaster always leaves behind lessons about nature, about policy, and about our shared responsibility. Because a flood is not just about rain, it is a reflection of how we treat our environment. Let us not only mourn after a disaster, but also change before the next one comes. Thank you for watching. I'm Ahmad Habibi from BPD University.